think that worked. Did it work? Okay, I don't have... Oh, okay, I think it's working. I think we're finally live. What? Dude, I've been trying to work on this for like 5 or 6 minutes. For some reason, like I hit the go live. I was like, all right, I'm ready to do this. And nothing. And it just wouldn't work. So, yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. All right, real quick, I'm going to swap out this microscope. Garrett, what's up, man? All right, hang on. I'm going to swap out my microscope head so we can have a live HDMI feed of what I'm doing. So I'll give you guys I'll let you know exactly what I'm doing here in just a minute. Why is it midnight and I'm at the shop? What's going on? All right, give me just 1 sec. I gotta raise this up too. All right, let's go grab the microscope. What's under there? What's going on, Mike? Garrett? Alright, I got the microscope set up. Now I just have to get back. Oh, it's probably focused not on my face, as per the usual. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got it. Mike, Garrett, what's up, guys? Alright, cool. So, let me get this HDMI hooked up. And then, we're ready to freaking rock and roll, boys. I know you're probably wondering, why the heck am I at the shop at midnight EST? What the frick is going on, man? Yeah, so if you're wondering, I myself, my family, we're going to Disney World tomorrow in Florida. So, I have, let me double check here. Yeah, okay. Just making sure the video looks good because I'm like kind of got the camera set up. I was thinking about filming a video. But I didn't. I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go live instead. I'd rather talk to you guys up front and say hey, than do a video. But I was thinking eventually I will be filming a video soon. Do have a couple of videos in mind that I want to do. But for this evening, I have a PlayStation 5 motherboard. A customer brought in a PlayStation 5, had a broken HDMI connector, or yeah, it definitely is. We're gonna have to swap it out, and I figured, you know what? Let's live stream it. Let's hang out. Let's enjoy each other's company, and yeah, I know this is quite a late night. I'm pretty exhausted myself. I worked all day. Packed my bags, we're getting ready to freaking rock and roll and go to Disney World. I know, right? Crazy stuff. How's the audio? Can you guys hear me good? Alright. Let's get the... Okay. I think I fixed it. Yeah, so for some reason the computer literally just cut out, and it was like the audio and video just cut out and said like some sort of encoder failure on my computer, needing a restart. I'm like, bruh. Okay, I think we're back though. Man, that was crazy there for a second. Okay, so HDMI cable's hooked up. Let's go ahead and switch the video over to the microscope. I'll show you guys what's going on. Let's get this going here. Alright, move the microphone. I know, I'm pretty shocked that I'm awake right now too. I'm like, dude, alright. Microscope is on. Let's take a look at this HDMI port. Oh, I gotta do a couple of different things here. Give me 1 second with the setup. I have to kind of like set up my I gotta see chat, I gotta see you guys, and then but I have to do it all on one monitor so I can see what's going on, and then I gotta, because I'm using a HDMI. Yes, this is the Northridge Fix scope. Yes, it is. I don't own this. This is my dad's scope. He gets all the special tools. My scope is the other one. Alright, so yeah, this came in for a broken HDMI port, but you see what I'm seeing, boys? I see a loose pin right here. Alright, let's see any other pins? No, we just got one loose one. Oh yeah, Garrett, to be honest, I want to get either the red or black one, whatever he's got available. I'll probably get one as soon as I have the extra money. It's just they're $700, and it's like I just like with the overhead and the amount of work we're getting in, it just doesn't make sense to upgrade yet. But I will soon. Eventually, I will. I definitely will upgrade. All right. Okay. All right. So this PS5 HDMI port definitely does need to be replaced. I mean, realistically, we could resolder the pin, but like, I'm not a big fan of these OG HDMI ports. You know, the ones that have the exposed pins on the back. It reminds me of the original PS4 HDMIs, and they're just not good. Oh, dude, yeah. With the arm. My dad, he's got the arm that clamps to the bench, the articulating, and dude, I love articulating arms very, very much. And that particular arm, I think ran him about $200, and that was like maybe the beginning of 2022, something like that. And it's a Chinese one too. It's not like an official AM scope. All right. Solid. We got our new port. We're ready to freaking rock and roll, boys. Guys and girls, whoever's here. Add flux, you know the deal. Flux helps that solder to flow, of course, you already know. Alright. I gotta plug in the fume extractor. I don't know if you guys watched the coder. I was watching him last night when he was live. And he had an Alexa. Like, he had one of those smart plugs hooked up to his Alexa. I guess it wasn't working, but, like, I thought it was really funny because, like, dude, he was like, Alexa, turn on the fume extractor. And I thought it was so funny, dude. I was like, dude, I totally got to get one of those because then it... yeah, I just feel like it's such a flex. That's so cool. Alright. Turn the temp up to 480 Celsius. Spent close to 5K. Dude, facts, man. Straight facts. Oh, I should probably move this up, huh? Oh, dang it, dude. I forgot to move that, I usually always do this, but now I'm live streaming. I forgot to move that, whatever this thing is. It started melting, started smoking. That was good. Alright, let's get this flowing here, boys. We're getting there. Okay, we're about to come out. There it is. Right up and out. Done. Alright. Now that we've removed the ports, you already know, boys, we're going to flow more of that Amtech. In fact, it's not really Amtech anymore. Apparently, it's Stirry. Or Sturry. Yeah. fake Amtech, but it works. All right, let's. And you know what? I have the 559 ASM. I'm not liking it that much. I really like to use like. I mean, the ASM works, I guess, but like. I'm a much bigger fan of the Amtech 213. I really like that flux like considerably better. I just like that it it's a lot easier to clean up. It's not as gummy. And it works for a lot more stuff, I feel. All right. Just have to get the little balls. I don't normally use this soldering iron, but this tip, but whatever. That'll work. Whatever. All right, we're good here. Now we can take our new port. Give me 1 second. I have a quick call coming in. Hang on. All right, I am back. All right. Okay, so pretty much I am ready to flow this new port into place. Let's get the heat underneath. Got the new port just chilling, waiting to go in. There we go. We're getting there. There it is. Alright, done. Now we just have to touch up the back 19 pins, and then we're pretty much solid, and then we'll probably touch up the 4 anchor posts as well. Give me 1 second, guys. Got one more call coming in. Okay, I am back. Okay, so now the HDMI port is been soldered in, but it's not the way I like it just yet. So we need to finalize it, so to speak. Alright. Let's hook up a little light here. So we have a little bit of light. Oop. There we go. How's that? A little bit better? We can at least see what's going on. Alright. Let's twist that. There you go. There you go. You guys can kind of see the middle frame. Oh, I have the light just kind of dangling here. Alright. So now what we need to do is we need to watch out for that tiny little capacitor right there, because Big Daddy Chase sometimes happens to knock it when I'm not careful, because I don't have a micro pencil. I wish I had a micro pencil. One day I will. I don't have one right now. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna touch up these 3 pins over here first. Why am I sucking this evening? Man, this is like really difficult to see. There we go. Perfect. That'll do. Now, here, let's connect our... I'm going to connect the lights, just because... goes on here. I gotta put the little set screws in for the lights, so I can kind of see a little bit better. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, now I'm going to swap out my tip for the chisel tip. This is one of my very, very favorite tips. I love using this one because I'm able to kind of touch up more than one pin all at the same time. We can just kind of drag the solder over. And dude, we're just about done, except for that little bridge right there. Oh man. Thought I cleaned off the iron, but the iron was not clean. Beautiful, dude. Look at that. Those joints look amazing. Alright. Let's clean up our area. Take a look at it. Alright. So yeah, guys, I'm going to Disney World tomorrow. Pretty excited, and pretty much just figured I would get this PS5 port done real quick. My brother is going to be in tomorrow, and since this came in tonight, I'm going to be gone for a couple of days. Might as well get it done beforehand. That way, a customer will be happy and doesn't have to wait a week. But yeah, as you can see, the soldering looks absolutely perfect with absolutely no issues. And yeah, all we need to do is just touch up the bottom anchors and we can start reassembling this thing. Alright. Boom shakalaka. Here we go. Alright, so now typically what I like to do here is put some flux right here on the anchors. You guys have probably seen me doing this like a bazillion times. It's like majority of my business is like changing HDMI ports. It's like most of the business. It's like, what do you do? It's like HDMI, man. Like all day, every day. Alright. Here, let's see. Does that look better? Yeah, look a little bit better. So I like to use a knife blade tip for this part. Just flow a bunch of solder into it, right? Okay. Go back and forth. Like that. Just like that. Boom. And they look perfect, and you can see mirror reflection just about, almost, kind of, not quite, kind of mirror reflected. Alright, clean that up there. Alright. There we go. Almost there. I just like to get it really clean because it's just, I don't like to leave flux on the board as much. I like to just try to get it as clean as possible, you know? Alright, our board is done. Now, we can switch over to the other cam. I know, wasn't that so simple? It's all we needed to do. Just swap a quick port, right? Alright. Shut that off. Alright, cool. Solid. Okay, so now we have our PS5 board with a new HDMI port installed. Pretty very, you know, for technicians, dude, like, it's like an everyday thing. It's like another day at the office, man. Just another HDMI port. We're just like always swapping them out, man. The PS5 is probably the worst we see the most of. The second, obviously, is going to be like the Series X and the Series S. We see a lot of those, man. Yeah, so what we charge, because it really, I guess I'll just say when it comes to like charging for HDMI, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna take this microscope and go put it back just so I don't forget to do that. Because my dad, he it's not that he's gonna be mad. He won't be mad, but like he'll just be like, dude, like you used my stuff, man. You gonna put it back, dude? So I'm gonna do that. Give me 1 sec. Alright, I am back. Okay, so as far as charging for HDMI, so it really depends on, you know, where you're at in the country, especially like it depends on where you're at in the world realistically. But I mean, I've seen some people charge as much as like $250 to change an HDMI port. I do think that's more on the high end to change an HDMI port. Really, I think you can charge whatever you want as long as you got somebody willing to pay it. And if the market bears that, if you have customers that are willing to pay it, then by all means. But the thing is that, you know, being near Detroit, you know, we're more towards the working class area, so I don't really we don't really serve like a whole lot of what I would say like rich-ish people. So, you know, you have to be reasonable with your prices. So, you know, especially on repair costs and stuff. But we charge $160 USD for this repair as of 12/5/2023. So, like, if you guys see this live stream like 10 years in the future, and you're like, what, you charge that for an HDMI? Yeah, it's what the market does. And that's actually the common repair price around our area. Typically, yeah, Micromage, what's up, man? Dude, yeah, we're, I know, late at night, man. I have a PS5 that came in tonight, but I was at my other job, and we're leaving for Disney tomorrow. So I was like, well, I'm going to come in, I'm going to fix this, and I was thinking about making a video, and I was like, you know what, man? I'm tired. I just worked all day. I'm like, I'm just going to live stream it. So I wasn't planning on making an HDMI video. I was just thinking of just talking, you know, hanging out. But yeah, so I think it just depends on, you know, your area and where you live, and like what the market bears, because it's like, if the public can only afford a certain price, then, you know, then that's what you're going to have to charge. Otherwise, your business will die, and it'll be sad, because I don't want to see businesses die. I would say like 90% of the repair shops around me charge between $140 and $200. So sweet spot $160 I think is completely reasonable. There is a guy in Detroit. I actually just made this. I'm looking for my, there it is, my drill. There is a guy in Detroit that charges $75 to do this job. But I always say, it's like, you don't know what kind of work you're getting. It could be a crapshoot for all you know. Like, you know, it could be a guy just doing it off his kitchen table. You know, you don't know who is actually doing the job, you know. But the way I do it, the way I see it, is I tell all my customers that, you know, we're transparent. We have a YouTube channel we're approaching 6,000 subscribers, which, by the way, thank you. You guys are amazing. Wouldn't be without you guys. The thing is that, you know, I make it very clear that we are transparent with our customers. You can see from start to finish the job that we do. And I think that's incredibly important when, you know, when having your repair shop, you know, make it transparent. The work that you do, you know. Because, you know, if people see the equipment that you have and the time spent, the knowledge that you have, other customers are going to be more apt to choose you as the person to do the job. We have, I think I could name like 9 or 10 repair shops off the top of my head that are around here that charge around the same price. And, you know, I've never met any of them. We're all competition, so I don't know if they would ever be friends with me. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I respect them though. But the thing is that, you know, I think when it comes to business in this area, you just have to be a solid, reputable brand and just bring a 5-star experience and just do your best to deliver, you know? I mean, that's kind of how we've survived, is just doing absolutely our best, delivering the best service, and, you know, doing the best that we can, learning motherboard repair, and, you know, doing better every day. Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty much it, though. I mean, I can't, you know, as far as price goes. But yeah, I mean, generally, like speaking, you got prices everywhere, you know. There are some places that you can get away with charging $250 for an HDMI repair. Hey, I mean, if we lived in an economy where, you know, and where I'm at, where we could do that, well, man, dude, I would. I mean, dude, the economy right now is kind of crazy, am I right? So, you know, I'm sitting here putting all these screws in. I'm sitting here and I didn't think, did I test this yet and see if the HDMI port fixed the problem? So let's do that real quick. I need an HDMI cord, right? Yeah, here we are. Let's plug it in. Console turns on, that's good. I have it set to this monitor so you guys won't be able to see offhand. I'll just tell you if it works. Oh yeah, we could do this. This would be kind of funny. Let's see, is it gonna work? White light, yes, yeah, it worked. I don't know, can you see it from there? Oh, yeah, see, you can see the reflection on the monitor. Yeah, there you go, you see it. Okay, screen's about to switch back, and console's gonna do the 3 beeps here in a second. 3 beeps. It was doing the system check there for a second. 3 beeps. There you go. And yep, it works. We're good. We can just finish putting it back together now. But yeah, I mean, like, I figured, you know, getting this done tonight instead of having to wait till like Sunday, you know, next week, probably be best. I don't want any angry customers leaving bad reviews being like, dude, this guy takes like 5 weeks. And it's just the one time that I'm going to be gone, going to Disney, you know? But, you know, I can never turn down a repair job, man. I love fixing electronics. It's like, it's my life, dude. My life. It's so weird because, like, you know, when I first started, and I still say this to this day, man, like back when I started in 2012 was the Christmas of 2012 when I took apart my first console. Oh no, it was actually before that. No, I take it all back. First console, put it back together and it worked, was 2012. Before that, technically my first console I took apart was an original Xbox, and that was probably in 2011. So it was leading up. And one thing I've never done, I've always wanted to, but I don't know if I'll ever do it, is install a mod chip in an original Xbox. I've soft modded many original Xboxes, but I've never modded a hard modded, installed a chip into an original Xbox. One day I will. Dude, what would be really cool, I don't know if you guys are into like the modding scene for the 360, but like what would be freaking super cool is eventually the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 that has the, what do you call it? The Xenon, the original, and then the Winchester motherboard. That would be really cool if some hacks ever came out for those consoles and then making them all exploitable. Or at least the Winchester first, you know, exploitable, but then the what do you call it? The Xenon is already exploitable to even RGH 1.2, I think, but it has to be a Canada CPU. It can't be. I'm looking for the black plastic for this thing. I think it's up front. Yeah, I think it is. I'll be right back. Yeah, but I think that would be really cool though to see some hacks. But yeah, my favorite game console of all time is the PS3, hands down, 100%. There used to be a slogan, I've said this for years, but there used to be a slogan that it only does everything. And if you're a PlayStation fan, it does. Definitely only does everything, 100%. Especially if you have a backwards compatible that is modded, like an A01 or a B or a E. Well, E is the software PS2, but gosh, even the slim PS3, you can still run PS2 through emulation. It's not the greatest, but it works. But yeah, I mean, I do like the PS3 is hands down my absolute favorite console of all time. And I don't know, were you guys okay, hold on, I'm looking for something. I'm looking for the fan shroud. Oh, here it is. Fan shroud for the PS5. Do you guys remember the 2011 PSN hack? Do you guys remember that? So I remember, like, how I remember the 2011 PSN hack was, I remember we were in the car driving. Mom had the news on the radio in the car, and I remember hearing about it, that it had been down and like hacked and taken down, and I was like so shook. At the time I had a PSP, and dude, I wish I would have had a PS3 back then, man, because that was the era of the 3.55 jailbreak. I didn't know about it back then. I didn't know about the PS3 jailbreak until 2012 when I got my first PS3 in Christmas of 2011. So like five or 7 days right before 2012. But I had that console. I got that. It was a 3000, so it couldn't be jailbroken. And I didn't know that at the time. And I had installed every single like fake jailbreak out there that there was. And there was the kiosk firmwares for the PS3 back then. Those were fun. You could actually get installed package files, but it was the kiosk version of it, and it was in like settings, instead of like at the XMB under game, like when you have an actual jailbreak or custom firmware, excuse me. But yeah, man, I absolutely love the PS3. I have two of them. One of them is under construction, and it needs a new Wi-Fi Bluetooth chip. It is the L model. And then I have a 2101 Slim. And that Slim has been delidded, the processor and the RSX. And funny enough, I did not do the delidding on that console. I actually had a friend of mine do it, because he was way more skilled and way more confident that his delid was going to go good. So he did the delidding, and then I actually downgraded that with an E3 flasher. That was fun. But I have that console, and I use it from time to time. I love the media manager on it through Multiman, like Showtime. It's like Kodi, and it's like seamless. It's so nice. All right, we're getting there, boys. This thing's almost done. And then, boy, am I ready to get home, dude. I got a long day tomorrow. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Just have to close up this last part here, and we are good to go. Oh, my bad. I'll probably do this real quick, test it, and then I'll probably get out of here, guys. I knew this was going to be like a shorter stream just because I needed to get this done, and then I was like, you know what? We're live streaming it. We're chilling. You guys want to hang out, you know? I actually didn't expect all of you guys to show up. I mean, realistically, thank you for showing up. You guys are incredible. But I was like, I didn't expect you guys to show up. I was like, when I seen that, you know, because we had roughly about 8 to 9 viewers, and I'm like, man, you guys are amazing still being up at this hour. I'm not usually up this late, so all right, cool. PlayStation is on. It is working. I just have to test video, see where it's at. Okay, PlayStation video. Yep, it's working. If I do the camera thing that we did earlier. Oh, yep. So I just have the camera pointed at the screen. If you look just at the screen here, and you can see it. Oh, it's going to switch back to my PC. Switch back to the PC, and I can switch back. Dude, what's funny is I've had so many countless requests of, okay, do we have image? Yeah, buddy, we do. 1080p, let's go. All right, yeah, so as you can see, we have image on the screen. Okay, now we can switch back. And this console is done. Okay. Yeah, what's funny is I actually really need to get into car audio. I've been asked like countless times if I fix car audio amps. And I've told everybody no, and I probably should get into it at some point. All right, that is done. I can switch this back over. Yeah, hey, you guys are amazing. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Yeah, I just wanted to hang out for a little bit. I know I haven't posted like an actual full-length video in quite some time. I am a very busy guy, so whether I'm working here or I'm working at my other job, I'm always bouncing between different things. I work 6 to 7 days a week doing this, so when I actually have time to film, it's pretty rare. Sometimes, not always. But anyways, all right, guys, I am gonna head out. I am gonna go home. I have got a couple more things to do before I get home, and I gotta sleep. And tomorrow we're going to Disney. So if you guys have any last things to say your piece now, because I'm gonna head out. And thank you guys so much for joining tonight. You guys, I would not be doing this and having this much fun and enjoying it if you guys were not here. So I am incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. My piece now. Mike, you're funny, dude. You're incredible. But yeah, anyways. All right, I will see you guys on the flip side. Also, let me ask real quick. Do you guys want to see a Christmas video? Do you guys like Christmas videos? I have this idea that I really wanted to do related to like Christmas stuff, and I have this idea relating to Christmas. I'm not sure if I want to move forward with it. I might though. Anyways, let me know if you comment. I'll see you guys. You guys have a great